I don't know every single position in the animation industry. I don't know what I like yet. You know what I mean? Like I
Oh, I
know I
see.
like to draw. I know I like that I know like Maya, I've been working on it just like prior to because I'm just like trying to get in it, right? And like I like it. And I like drawing and I like storytelling and I like this and that and I'm like, okay, where do I focus? Cuz I get that. Like I was highly debating like going back to university or just taking a workshop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so that's where my head's at. I'm like, well, what do I do? Like, how do I even know
Mm,
what I like? I just know I'm very creative and I love telling stories, and I don't know, I enjoy all of it. So
I see. I see. That's a great question. I can I can share with you what I did, and maybe this gives light on the subject. So yes, I did go through that stage where I didn't know what to do. I knew
mhm,
I wanted to do like special, either something close to special effects or something CG related. Um, but I didn't know like what specifically. And I've during my university, like 1 month I would be very motivated to do modeling, and another like I would be like so in love with texturing and whatever. And at the end of my career, I ended up like of my not career, my studies. I ended exactly like all these university people. Like I I'm not good at anything.
yeah.
I know now what I want, but I'm not good at anything.
Mhm.
So that's when I had to specialize, and it took me like 2 or 3 years to rediscover. Okay, what do I want to do? What am I good at? And can I get a job at this? And I think it only took me 6 months to specialize. That's my story. I took 6 months to specialize. It was through a gig. They wanted to do lighting, and I did all the lighting for a specific commercial. I took that work, presented it to Nickelodeon, and I had the job.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's your choice. Do you wanna discover? That's not a bad path. I just want you to understand that the time frame that you're picking, let's say 4 years, it's gonna be like 4 years of discovery, and it's your responsibility to specialize to get the job.
Right.
Or or if you want to get if the time frame for you is like 1 year, and you're willing to risk, oh maybe this other thing I like it, but then you just take one workshop specifically in illustration. I don't know. You might be getting money, getting paid to to do that thing from 1 year's time. So it
Mhm.
all depends. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just like, what is your life? What is your budget? Can you survive, a 4 year uh, in your point of life, 4 year without a specific income or anything, to just discover all these fields and stuff, and then finally select to specialize, or risk it and say, hey, I'm gonna be an illustrator. I'm gonna be hyper focused on doing as much illustration as I can for a whole year, and from 1 year's time, I'm gonna make profit out of this. It's your choice.
Sam, that's a hard choice.
It is a hard choice. It is a hard choice. They're both bad apples. I look. It took me seven. It took me. Okay, I started. I graduated in 2012, and I got a Nickelodeon at 2021. So it took me 9 years to discover who I was and get the high level job.
Mhm.
From 2012 to 2015, I changed careers 4 times because
I
I
heard
didn't know
about
what I wanted. You heard about that, right? Like
that.
engineering, I thought I was gonna become an engineer,
Uh,
and then it was English, and that wasn't it. And it was then I thought French, and that wasn't it. And then in cinematography, that wasn't it. It was graphic design, it wasn't it. Animation, yes. Once I knew I found animation, it's like, well, what do I want to do? Do I want to modeling? No. I want to do texturing? No. I want to do motion graphics. I'm good at it, but I want to do something else. And then I got lighting, and I loved it. So 9 years. And if you're willing to go through that journey, there's nothing wrong with that journey. I think it's fun. Is the advantages is that you can talk to I can talk to anyone about anything in the surface
You're
level.
very worldly, right?
Yes, yes. My worldview is very wide.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. But I did pay the price. All this time, I've never had money. I've always been starving. Now
Yeah.
I'm making money. Now I'm making money, and I'm gonna make much more. Um, but that's the sacrifice I did, and there's nothing wrong. I don't think there's a wrong choice. It's just what are your options. If you specialize now, you can live out of this passion for 1 year's time, or you can just discover anything.